I want to join my colleagues to support the motion that is before the House this afternoon. 25 years is a very long time for people to wait for justice. I am sure that many of the victims of the bomb blast in August 7th, 1998 have lost hope, Madam Speaker. When this thing happened, I was 16 years old. And Madam Speaker, you can imagine that from that time, we have had a lot of efforts being directed towards getting justice for the victims of the August 7th bombing. But nothing has happened up to date. It is something of a national shame that we have not been able to do anything to pursue justice for these hapless victims. Many were wondering why the Senate of Nairobi is not a member of this committee because this thing happened in Nairobi, Madam Speaker. But I want to correct the notion because what happened on August 7th, 1998 was a national disaster. Actually, it has international proportions because we lost people from all walks of life. We lost people from all regions in the country. Even international victims were part of the people who lost their lives there. And for the survivors to have seen the area cleaned up, we opened up a memorial park, people have moved on with their lives. You can imagine people who are 16-year-olds like myself are now in our 40s and we are here on the Senate. I think this committee must do justice finally for the people who actually were affected in this particular tragedy. Madam Speaker, we have seen compensation for other nationals from the US government. It is only fair because I think there is no greater life to another. I don't think that a citizen of the US has greater value in terms of the humanity of them than a citizen of any other country, including the citizens of Kenya. So I want to hope that by establishing this committee, I don't want us to just sell hope to these people because they have really held on to this hope for too long. And I'm hoping that this committee will finally be able to resolve this question for them because they have been just about about every office in the land. I am aware of efforts that have been even directed towards foreign lands, including in the US itself. I am really hoping that, when they see that the Senate is trying to do something for them, I really hope that this effort does not fail. And I want to encourage the members of this committee, led by my sister, Senator Agnes Kavindu Mudhama, know that the hopes of millions of families in this country are resting on you and they are looking at you. As a Senator of Nairobi, I will support you in any way that I can. I am available for you in the event that you need any support. But please, for the love of our people and for the respect of the time that they have waited for this to happen, I really pray, and I want to tell you that you guys, you senators, honorable members of this committee, you cannot fail on this one. On this one, you must succeed. You must bring closure to these families so that the pain that they endured on the 7th of August 1998 does not continue. Madam Speaker, I support.
Senator Thangwa.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I rise to support this motion, owing to the fact that in a month's time, or this August of this year, will mark 25 years since the 1998 bomb blast, Madam Speaker. I remember very well when I heard the news of the bomb blast. I was in a matatu somewhere in Kaplamai, that is in Trans Nzoia, because we had just closed school, Madam Speaker. And at that particular time, because of hearing the news on radio, you could not have painted the picture, or the gruesome picture that came out of this bomb blast, Madam Speaker. Now, it is sad to hear 25 years later, the victims